just let it down, and I could, you know, I could pull up to a rest stop, crack the window if it's the summer, you know what I mean, do my exercises, and, you know, I could really, I could roll in that water. Start overheating, right, two fellows sitting right there out there with me. Start bubbling over. Then I park it, I get it for, finally after a year or two, I said, well, Tawakal, you want to buy it? As soon as I crank it up and get drive around 4 or 5 times, it don't heat up. It don't heat up, it don't heat up. And it ran good, but I already told him, yeah, I just give it to you for a little or nothing. Even Brother Tufel said it's worth a little more than that. You know, I said, it's all right. I told her, you know, what the heck. You know, the point is this. I have a right to my own, to my own property. I have a right for not to have bad luck. I have a right not to have bad luck. Yeah, that's my right. The Constitution somewhere in there it says you have a right not to have bad luck. Governmental bad luck. That's what the first 10. You got a right to say what you want without nobody getting mad at you. That's my right. I got a right to do that. I have a right to say anything I want, except, as you notice, no violence, no vendettas, no nothing. But I can say a little bit of that, but I'm not going to say it. Why? Because, boss man, if I've been talking this trash for 50 years and he ain't came and said nothing, right, that means I know the law a little bit. I have studied the law. Evidently, I have studied some of it. You know, I'm here, and I'd be gone if I wasn't. If I didn't have some knowledge of how the government works and how to modulate things, I would be disappeared. I'd be disappeared because I have to be important, or they wouldn't be going back till I was 12 or 14 years old. There's one case before that, when I was 12. Okay, somebody is thinking, somebody got to be thinking. That's why our strong suit is this 24-hour a day. Our strong suit is self-exposure. We're not afraid of what somebody knows about me. We're not afraid that everybody, which they do, and they banked on this. This is why we talk about it so much. If everybody is on that side and they say that thing is yellow or red, everybody say it. They figure you're going to say it too. Say, hell, that's green. I'm stupid. But everybody else say, everybody, all the Negroes, all the Muslims, right? Just look around us. Everybody says opposite of what we say. All the time. And they act on it. Agrees with us about nothing. Just because we're right all the time. You know, I mean, I would have trouble right all the time to say, you ain't right, because it's not real. You see what I mean? Everybody, all the big groups, all the big organizations, and we'll get to them later, CARE and everybody, they say we are a organization, right? And what, how many times we out there? 4, 5, 6, I don't know, something like that, right? We'll be out there again sometime next week, because that's part of this new stage that we're in. You know, not new stage, like I say. This stuff seems, the reason it makes you energetic is because it's like all you discovered. Can you imagine that every day you get up and you come up with a new talk? It seems like this is brand new information. It is the same thing you said yesterday, but it feels like, hey man, and then you study the pattern. You've been acting off of that. Da, 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 da. That is miraculous. I didn't know information could be like that. But let me continue. So we've been here many times before. This is the best. It's clear. It's comfortable. There's anticipation involved. You remember years ago we had a talk on, maybe just a year, anticipation, expectation. It's exciting, satisfied soul, the grateful and optimistic. This time we had a balance of $100,000, $102, something like that. Another account, $18,599. Another $3,100. The government just took all of those. They just took it. They just took it, and it's all there on paper. And the paperwork that the guy presented is just bogus. They just did that. Okay, we're going to have fun with them. They think I'm going to run back out there to California? Well, I haven't run back there. This stuff been going on for not a decade, but 2012, that's 8. This stuff, we've been in this for 8 years. They've been doing that dumb stuff for 7 years. You know, all that little dumb stuff they tweet and they do this and they did. That's 7 years they've been doing that stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's now.
5. I've been here 5 years. Yeah. I know the whole time I've been here, they've been at it.
They've been at it. But imagine though, you got to remember long-range planning is different than short. If we had short-range plan, when I go get out of the car, I would blow up, go crazy, get mad. But remember, we always, ever since you've been here, it's been protracted, right? Long range. Long range. And then several groups of people that move right through here. Several groups. We never lost any sleep about them. Please, why y'all running off? Don't leave me. Goodbye, y'all. Why we're playing to the historical process. This is such a great adventure. Just imagine that we're carrying the ball for all of our people in the past. Just imagine now, think about it. We're here. Siraj and them sold out. They're sold out. They're not, whatever it is, they ain't carrying the ball for nobody but themselves and for other people. Right? Other groups. Zayd and them, they're all great speakers. But they're using their speech to help solidify the system. And they're using it against you. Can you imagine? Just think about manna. You go to manna and it's for to help us. And everybody there is against you. And everybody know that it's ridiculous. That means that they couldn't have had, they can't have any feeling for the historical reality. They can't, you know what I mean? Yeah. They just beat and burned them niggas. They just jumped off the boat. They should have stayed on the boat and come over here. My grandparents did, and they would have been all right. And they'd have been good slaves like this was. They might like their job. Well, remember, fame, you get attention. Remember how you use your attention. They might like attention too. They like their attention. The boss man tell them, you stick with me, I'll make you famous. And you'll have a package of chewing gum every week. Something like that, right? Hell, you get a vacation every 5-6 years, right? We're gonna run you crazy, but it don't make no difference. You're gonna look nice. Okay, now imagine every one of those that job to be an actor. Abdul Malik, they believe, I would tell Abdul Malik, I said, man, okay, now you got this Malcolm, that on it, now act like Malcolm. And they would look at me like I was crazy. Act like him. I'm acting like him. I'm talking like him. You know what I mean? I'm shaking up the crowd. The people is really believing what I'm saying. Their reality. That they can do that. And boss man auditorium. They fill up everything, right? And they show up everywhere. Now imagine we just got lucky to be the opposite of that. We like attention too. But we like attention by getting in trouble, and you know what I mean? It just happened. To me, I don't call it luck because it's the qadr of Allah, but I feel lucky. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, right? Because I get a chance to represent all those people that were unrepresented in history. By how? Not selling out to the one that did it to him, that's all. Simple as that, right? But just think how nice that is. You have sleepless nights, you don't have no nightmares, you don't have stuff like that. Every now and then you may get up just a pinch, mad at the white man or something. Just a pinch, not like I'm gonna blow this whole thing. No. And then just think. After a while, you start feeling sorry for the people that benefited from that. Like all the white people, they realize that there is a benefit for being white. They just realize it. How would they realize? Okay.
That is true.
You gotta remember. When you were at home, I don't care how, the farther you go back, the more we talked about white people. I hear they got an opening down at the such and such a place. White man ain't gonna let you get in his office, right? Did they still talk like that when you were younger? Huh? The white man, just imagine, you don't know no white people that would say, I think I'll build a shipbuilding company. Niggas ain't gonna let you, right? They never even thought of it.
You're right.
They never, okay, now you gotta remember, this is ridiculous, but this is the way we were brought up. That we always talked about white people. We always thought about what are they got, what would they, you know, remember, can you imagine where you live depended on your color? The job you had depended on, that's why it was so easy for me to accept the Nation of Islam stuff. It was easy. Because in '63,